Oh, I'm live, apparently. Well, I'm not used to doing this on my own. Unless I've got a massive jewelry haul, in which case, I'm in there. Oh, okay. Hold on 2 seconds, because I want to see the chat on my phone as well, just in case. Yeah, someone please give me a nudge if I get to like 7:50 and I haven't gone yet, just in case. I mean, I don't think it'll take that long. It won't. But just in case, because obviously it's Thursday night and everything. Can everyone hear me and see me okay and things? I've got to have like the window open because it's boiling in my room. I have no idea how I'm going to sleep tonight. It's so hot. Oh. And yeah, I am like a little, because like, I don't know, just going live is just like a little bit scary when, you're not with like other people. It's bizarre, isn't it? Anyways, I'll say hellos. So Lucy Goosey, that's a great name. Hello. And Laura. Oh, and it's me. Laura and Kelly. And it's me again. And it's Kelly again. And it's Laura again. Helen. Hi, Helen. And C Reeves UK. It's Carol, isn't it? Lisa J. Oh, good. Joan and Bumblebee. Thank you very much. And we've got 26 people watching. Thank you very much for joining me on this very nice evening. It's lovely and sunny and very, very warm, which is very nice, isn't it? I'm just looking down at my toes and my toes still look cold. But, hey, junk girl Patty. I'm presuming American with a name like that. But, you might be from Swansea. I don't know. Karen. Why are you saying Karen? Karen? Did I say Karen and not Karen? Sorry, I'm very nervous right now. Please don't pick on me. I know it's only you lot, but for some reason, I don't know. I just have like, fear. Mandy, nothing. I haven't. No, I'm not going to buy anything tonight. Although I do have like some screenshots of things that, I've been eyeing up over the last month, but I'm not going to do it. Sorry, Karen. Sorry, Karen. And hey, Gina May. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Helen. And yes, you are in the US. So fabulous. So it must be what? You're behind about 2:00 in the afternoon, something like that. Oh, hey, Fat Girl Sewing. Yay. Right. So, and hey, Shelster Rooney. No, Mandy, honestly, I'm not gonna. Do you want to see my screenshots of things that I wanted to buy then? Okay. Hang on. There's some pretty things. I took off the screenshot of the Vivienne Westwood bag because, like, that's just ridiculous. I'm not buying the Vivienne Westwood bag. I am quite tempted by this bag, which is Joe Brown's, and it's got like Bengal tigers on it. Like, that's quite cool. It looks like a Moloko video. Moloko, the band, they did one, Strict Machine, it was called. And 2 p.m. Yay. Yeah, Strict Machine, and the video was very much like that. And then this one I've been eyeing up for a while. This is a doormat, but it's for like on The Shining. So welcome to the Overlook Hotel. So like that's cool, isn't it? And there was this, which it's Gemma Collins. That's her name, isn't it? She's what is she? Towie, one of them. Anyway, she had this fantastic flouncy robe on Boohoo, and it's now in the Boohoo sale as well. But like, imagine just floating around the house and that would be terribly good fun. And then this cushion, Joe Brown's again. I thought that cushion was nice. No, I don't need it at all. I don't need anything. And that's why I haven't bought them. I mean, I want them, and I still haven't bought them. So aren't I good? Yes. Right, want and need. Yes. As a former, sometimes writer, I've written a couple of things. I know there is too much cool stuff about. We learned at BBC Writers' Room, because I did BBC Writers' Room, that what your character wants is the content of the movie, it's the subject, and what your character needs gives you the ending. And I was talking about this with Auntie Sue the other day, and because she was like, oh, well, what I want to do is sit in the sun, and what I need to do is some listing. It's like, but you as the character in your own film, you can't know that until it actually happens, you see? So and this is sort of a question from Lainey, sort of, I think. I can't remember her question now. Well, she asked, did you react as you thought you had, or was any that surprised you? Well, what I thought I wanted at the beginning of this was to end up saving loads of money, having a big wad of cash at the end of it all, and then being able to go, yay, I can buy something massive. So that's what I wanted, and that gave me the contents of this film. However, what I found that I actually needed to do was not that. So I will reveal the ending in a second, because you guys probably want to know the figures. Oh, thank you, Zoe. And yes, you don't need the pizza. What you need, you want the pizza. What you need is to not have the horrible things that the pizza does to you, and to save the money. See? Buy premium bonds with it. That could be a good idea. I know Carla said that she's been buying premium bonds, so that is a good idea. Right, so at the beginning of the month, we started off, my bank account was £56.30 in credit. It is now £969.37 in credit, so that's good, isn't it? My credit card has remained at zero because I paid it off just before the beginning of the month. My PayPal balance, so positive figure, was £6,162.60, and my PayPal loan was a minus, so money I owe to them was £6,409.83, which put me at the beginning of the month at a minus of £190.73. So my results now, bank account, like I said, I'm in a positive of £969.37. My credit card is at zero. My PayPal balance is £5,847.76, and the amount that I owe PayPal is £5,513.83. So you would think that I've got that 900 and something odd pound plus the difference of what's, because I'm like £320 positive in my PayPal account. However, and this is what my character needed to do, you might have realized a few points in the last few weeks I've had, surprise, you owe some money, which has not been fun. So in the first week, it was I had to pay my accountant £474 to make that clear. And then I had to pay that Claim Easy company that found all that PPI for me. So I owed them £320. So I paid them back. Couple of days ago, I found out that all of my tickets that I had booked at the Wales Millennium Centre for like future theatre productions, they've all been cancelled, and someone has paid me for their tickets, so I then owed them money. So I owe them back £67, which I paid out this week. And then my very, very sensible thing of why my bank account isn't actually £969 in credit, I've gone and paid £995 off my summer tax bill. So the one that I owed by the 31st of July, which is my birthday, by the way. So thanks, tax office, for having that date. I've gone and paid that off. So other than student loans, and please, let this be true now, I don't owe anyone any money. In fact, I'm owed money now. Okay? So I am actually, right, technically £308.30 is what I'm up, is what I've actually got at the moment. That is enough to cover my bills the 1st of next month. So I'm actually at zero right now. Zero. But I don't owe anyone anything other than student loans, which don't count because education is a right and not a privilege. Yeah. So things, if I hadn't have had to pay off all of those things, so the accountant, easy, my tax bill, and for that ticket, I would have had £1,856 more. So that shows me how much I could potentially save in a month. That is my incentive. Because that, I had no idea. Genuinely had no idea. Like, that's why I gave my stuff to the accountant, and the accountant goes, this is how much you owe. And I go, okay, have some money. And I just don't think about things like that. And so that's been my learning curve, is to maybe grab hold of things a little bit more. The good thing is, yes, I'm actually owed money now. So I cleared off my credit card, but the tickets that I bought for the Wales Millennium Centre, they now owe me that back. And I bought 7 tickets at £67 each. So I am owed £469 back. Plus, if I hadn't have done this, I wouldn't have set up, I set up a financial folder. How mad is that? And I put like, you know, statements and things from student loans company and my new business account and all of that in there. And then I found my teacher's pension booklet, which I've never looked at. I've been paying into a teacher's pension. I've paid in for like 8 months and that was it. And then I went on the website and it worked out that when I retire, I get a whole £200 a year from it. So not even £4 a week. So I thought, sod it, I'm going to try and claim that back. So that's what I'm in the process of doing, because it said if you haven't been paying into it for 2 years, you can just, and you leave, you can claim it back. So I'm going to try and do that. So I could be owed back some money. Mine. Yeah. So even though I'm technically at zero right now, it's a good zero. I think I'd rather have that zero than that £1,800 and still be owing people money. I don't owe any money. Right. That feels better. I've said it all now. Yay. Top adulting me. I know, right? Crazy. Carol, yes. I will try and carry on, and I'll tell you there's a reason for that. And Kelly kind of says, she asks, how do you feel now the experiment is over? Well, it's kind of not over, because I have another experiment starting on the 1st of June. And that is, I want to do a month of proper keto, so ketogenic diet, because I thought I want to come out of this, not stay in the same weight, not put on weight. I want to lose weight and come back out into the world and go, ta-da! And I figure there's no point in me buying new clothes right now if I'm going to do a month-long experiment in losing weight, because I might be a size smaller at the end of it, hopefully. So I'm not going to buy clothes now. So it's like a continuation of the experiment. And because there are other things, bigger things like a tummy tuck, that I eventually want to get. And that's like bigger picture stuff, isn't it? So although I can't promise that I won't buy any of those things, I think if I hadn't been doing this experiment, I probably would have owned all of those things by now. And even looking at them, I am a bit like, oh, I do really like them, but it's breaking my heart not to have them. So that's what I've kind of learned as well, is that I can live without them. It's fine. But the bag is really nice. And the Fred Perry top is really nice. But it's okay. They're follies. It's fine. So Alma says, great result, and don't forget, I'm now ahead on my tax payment as well, because even though you could technically defer it now, because that's what the government has said you can do, that your July payment you can defer up until January next year, but obviously I'm not going to. No, Josh, I didn't pay it all back. What I do is I keep it in my account. So I keep the money that the loan has given me in my account as like a barrier. So just in case it all goes tits up with all of this, I've got that as like a cushion. So I've got like this 5-6 grand cushion just in case. But obviously what I want to do is keep the money in my account more than the money that I owe them, if that makes sense. So I'm still, even if I had to pay them back tomorrow, I would still have more than that, if that makes sense. Yes, exactly. Neutralize it with a balance and not count. Exactly. So it's like if it was on double entry accountancy system, yada, 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 and all that, it basically just wipes itself out. But I'm got £320 ahead of it. You see what I mean? So so I could pay it back right now if I wanted to, but I want that cushion just in case it all goes tits up, and I've got that, as a safety net. So that's it. It feels good to have paid off that bit of tax as well, because I was talking to Sam reselling Polly about it, and she's very good, and hi Leanne, by the way, and oh hi Claire, and she pays off a certain amount every week. So I think I'm going to set up the same and do that and pay off a certain amount every week. When am I looking to get a tummy tuck? Right, well, I pretty much know that I would have to get down into my bracket, which means another 1.5 stone, which, okay, I haven't told most of you guys this, but I've got a massive fibroid. It's that big, okay? And that weighs about 0.5 stone, and it sticks out, and it's horrible. So I will also have to get that seen to, but the doctor says that because it's not life-threatening, that it's not very important. So even though it's depressing, it's not life-threatening. So I will have to look into maybe going private and getting that sorted, possibly. Or I've also read that they can do it without. So yes, so I need to lose 1.5 stone, but really it's only like 1 stone, but I'll still go for 1.5 stone. And then I figure if I could potentially save, I've got some savings, and some people out there know what kind of savings that is. That's investment savings. That's about 2 grand's worth. So if I can save like 6 grand in the next, say, 4 months, I reckon I'll have it done by Christmas. Yeah. Hello, Lex. I'm like the first word I hear. Tits. Of course, tits. Always tits. Oh, and hi, Emma. And hi, Rachel. Thank you. Oh, see, yeah, it's annoying. I don't think I've got many. I've just got one bloody big one. And it's annoying because it's just annoying because it's big, Yeah, so I haven't told you guys that before. There you go, now you know. And sometimes it gets depressing and stuff, but it's all right. I was very depressed about it like January last year. If you ask Carla, she will, vouch for that one, that I was very, very low. But I'm Bianca, who was like, I'll take 6 weeks off work and I'll come and look after you. It's like, oh, bless, And then my mate Scott, who just kind of went like, ew, girl stuff. Yeah, so very good supportive friends, and I'm okay with it now. I just kind of want things to go away, yeah. So yeah, no, I feel like I've gotten in a month a load of shit sorted, that I didn't realize that I needed to get sorted. And yes, writing things down has helped me. I even wrote a list of May targets. Get this, I've never done that before. Shelley, this is kind of your fault as well, because you did like monthly targets and stuff. List 50 silver items on Etsy. Well, I've done 20 so far. I don't think I'm going to do that by the end of the month, but 20 is all right. I can probably do another 20 tomorrow, so I might be able to by the end of the month. Be 2 weeks ahead on eBay listings. I sort of was. I'm like 9 days ahead, but I haven't done any eBay listings in a few days. Sort out some storage, which I have. Buy another storage box, which I still haven't done because they're in Tesco's and I haven't been to Tesco's. And then finish my 1920 accounts as much as possible. I haven't done that, but I'm not scared about doing it now, if that makes sense. Like before, I would have gone, oh no, I'll do it next month. I'll do it next month. And although I still haven't done it, I'm like, right, I'm kind of ready to do it. You know, I'm kind of up for doing it now. And I even went and logged on the other day and I reminded myself of all the process of logging on and the information they need and stuff. So I'm like, I'm ready to do it and it's okay. Whereas I would have just hidden it again. You know, it's all ready to add up and, you know, all the paperwork, all my receipts, everything ticked off and in order. Literally just got to drag some things in from other places and type in numbers and stuff. So, yeah. Weird, isn't it? Emma, right, it's really weird. When I have worked in a shop or on TV or anything like that before, been really organized, and I would have lists and tick boxes and have files and everything, right? And I can organize anyone else's life. So I could come round to yours and probably sort your finances out, but I've never been able to sort mine out. When I got in massive debt when I was about between 20 and 25, like I was proper like head in the sand, like la 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 la, it'll all go away. And of course it didn't go away. And I very nearly got taken to court and stuff like that. And although that should have taught me to not have debt, pretty soon after that I went and took out a 12 grand loan. So that was silly, and it took me years and years to pay it off. And then I took out credit cards, and then I maxed those credit cards and stuff. So I'm not saying I'm going to be any more organized with money, and I don't know how long this effect will last, but I think for now I've gotten a grips, and it's just nice. Like my ending is that I don't owe anyone money except for student loans, which don't count. Okay? Who's with me on that one? Student loans don't count. Because education is a right, not a privilege. Damn it. Okay. What's that? Sue Crew says, I'm always setting myself goals. Don't always achieve them, but just writing them down clears your head and it does help get you motivated. Yeah, I think so. I'm not a big list person because genuinely, like, my list is do some stuff. You know, if my list was, right, change the bedding, do the washing, do 10 listings, put dinner on, like, I would see that and resent it. But most those things are just things that I would do anyway. So I don't feel the need to write them down on a list because either I'll do it or I won't do it. And it'll probably get done because I need to do my washing and I need to change my bed and I need to, you know, make dinner. There's no not getting around that, if you see what I mean, you know. Yes, student loans don't count. Student loans are appalling. They should be scrapped. I've got 2 lots of student loans. So one from my degree that I did back in the 90s and then one that I did a few years ago. So the one back in the 90s, I owe 5 grand on. You ain't getting that back, love, because that was on the old system and you have to be earning over 32 grand a year to pay that back. And I don't think I'm quite there just yet. So they ain't getting them back. And then this lot is on the new system and I owe them £18,000. You ain't getting it back, love, because it's not fair. It's not fair. Anyways, yeah. Not like I get into politics on my channel at all, you know. Oh, thank you, Heather. Yes, it has been a bit of a learning curve, hasn't it? Like I said, I did think that I was gonna get to the end of the month and go, away, loads of cash, I can buy all of those things that I really wanted. And even though I still look at them on my phone and I still go on the Boohoo website or Pretty Little Thing or Vivienne Westwood or Fred Perry or Tommy Hilfiger, I've got so many nice things at the moment, like, oh, gorgeous. But I haven't done it. And although I give myself the leeway, like as of now, I can do it if I want. As of right now, I can go on the Boohoo website and order that bag. But I'm not going to, and I'm not going to do it tonight, and I'm not going to do it tomorrow. Can't promise about the next day. No, I don't think I will. I'm going to wait for it to go in the sale. Okay. Yeah, being free of debt, and not just free of debt, I am owed money. Like, I'm owed like nearly 500 quid, you know? So that's kind of cool. And when I get it, you know, I was like, oh, what should I buy with it? Because they'll refund it in July, so I could buy myself a nice big birthday present. And maybe I will. If it came to me right now, I'd probably put it straight into my savings account and try and forget about it. So maybe that's what I'll do as well. I got into big debt. Oh, this is Mike Dando, by the way. I started selling on eBay with a friend of mine did an IVA with monthly payment. Over 5 years with eBay's help, paid it all off. Well done. That's brilliant. I think Andrew is doing something quite similar, isn't he? That's why he's doing reselling, because he got into a lot of debt and stuff. My friend that did the IVA, though, I don't know if it's the same for you, but they couldn't get credit for a long time. Not like you really need credit, but I mean, what do I need credit for? You know, like I've got an X credit rating now. It was good before, and now it's gone. It's tipped into that excellent bit. But you know, I'm not applying for any credit anytime soon. I know I can't get a mortgage, and that would be the only thing, really. You know, maybe that's a future thing, though. Possibly. Yeah. Oh yes, Karen. Yes, if anybody else wants masks, Karen. Oh, you can't get credit for up to 6 years. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, it would probably be worth it in the end, won't it? You know, because like, what do you need credit for now? You know, it's nothing really. But yeah, well done. Yeah, there was a lot of lovely comments on the videos and stuff, and saying that you know, they knew people had sort of problems, that, you know, spending too much money, or, you know, because the thing of having borderline personality is like, it can come out in spending money, it can come out in any kind of self-harming, like, which includes like drug abuse, you know, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, not looking after yourself, you know, like not washing and things like that, not brushing your teeth. It can come out in promiscuous sex, if only. It can come out in a lot of ways. And I know I've definitely eaten a little bit more, which is why I kind of want to do keto proper for a month. And I don't know how, but I've somehow managed to, maybe it's my meds and they're really good, but it's dialed down a little bit. And yeah, and I haven't felt so bad to to want to do those things. Weekly keto right. Okay. So what I figured is people kept asking me like what like what I would eat in a day. So I think what I'll do is I will try every day to just film what I'm eating or snacking on and drinking and things like that. Try and record their like their macros and stuff, and then upload those daily. but then the occasional one will be like a proper full, you know, day in the life reseller, you know, like one of my normal vlogs with that stuff in it. So it might just be, this is what I've eaten, or it might be, this is what I've eaten and here's my cat, or, you know, this is what I've eaten, here's my cat, and here's a whole load of other stuff as well. So it just depends on how I feel on the day. And then I think maybe like a weekly, I don't know whether a weigh-in is a thing, because I'm wondering whether to do it by clothing size, perhaps. We'll see. I haven't fully decided on it yet. So I think maybe like this, once a week, like, you know, sort of results, and then like a final results thing, sort of like this. But then with daily, like, this is what I've eaten, or this is me cooking something kind of thing. Does that sound okay? I mean, I don't know if I can promise to keep to it. I will try. It's just, you know, sometimes it's just not practical because I've already eaten something and gone, oh, bugger, I should have filmed that, you know. I definitely won't eat my cat, but I sometimes do like to chew on her ear and go, because she does have very cute ears, you know. So yeah, does that sound cool? I'm getting very warm now and I probably need, oh, thank you. Oh, that's ace, that's really nice. Thank you very much. I will definitely invest in some snacks then. I won't buy them tonight because I'm still, you know, in lockdown. But no, that's great. I know exactly what to buy as well. Thank you. That's really awesome. Thank you, Antoinette. That's absolutely lovely. Oh, yay. Awesome. Thank you. So what would I be from Greg's? I'd be a Spiky Mikey. Damn it. Or one of those cupcakes that you get at Christmas time. No, sorry, October time, with the orange icing and a plastic ring in the shape of a spider. That's what I'd be. Yeah. Or a yum yum. Not because they represent my personality or anything, because they don't. Because if it represented my personality, I'd probably be, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I wouldn't be the vegan sausage roll, that's for sure, because that's far too healthy. What does Spiky Mikey? It's like a jammy dodger, but in the shape of a star. So it's got jam in the middle and in the shape of a star, and it's like shortbread biscuit. And it's called Spiky Mikey, which, you know, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah. Right. There was a question from Lainey as well. I did write it down. Oh, she asked, is my spending always impulse based? And I would say yes. And then I had an answer to that. I think it actually helps with being a reseller, because I think borderline personality or anyone that buys for the buzz is willing to take risks on stuff. And a lot of the time, those risks in reselling pay off because we're very instinctual. So that was just one question. Oh, and there was one from Emma. Is there anything that you could replace the buzz of buying, for example, with masturbation or baking? So I would say I do a lot of that anyway, so it doesn't really replace. Okay. What's that, Intelligent Zombie? Rather than weighing and measuring yourself, how about how you feel you have done? Your mental health and weight loss go hand in hand. They absolutely do. Yeah. I think this one, the keto stuff more is less mental health stuff though. I mean, I didn't realize that this one was going to be mental health, to be honest. This one started off as just how much money can I save and then spunk it all at the end. Where you look at all the stuff I've got. That's honestly what I thought this vlog would be. So who knows what actually the keto one will eventually end up being about. Masturbating, genius. Yeah, so I do want it to be keto because there are a lot of people out there that want to do it, and they will want to do it for weight loss as well. And if I can maybe show them how I do it and hopefully lose a few pounds, then maybe if they can then see what I do and research a bit for themselves, then maybe they could as well. Maybe, you know, it's just because I've had a lot of questions of like, what do you eat? And I'm like, meat, cheese, kale. That's it. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Right. Well, that's good. I've done 35 minutes, and I hope that I've made you proud and answered your questions and things. I'm going to take a drink here a minute because my mouth is really dry now. That's better. Oh, do you know what I did? Okay, I bought 4 things that weren't technically necessary, right? Nail cutters, nail trimmers, a Costa from the machine over the road for my mum, and today a bar of chocolate for my mum, because it doesn't matter how tight with money you're meant to be, it is still nice to buy people presents when they don't expect them, and can't stop doing that. I mean, for all you guys, I'm kidding, but you know, like, mummy really wanted chocolate, so I had to buy her chocolate, you know, and it's nice. It's nice to do things, isn't it? Okay, right. Well, thank you very much all for joining me, and you all say very, very nice things, and thank you, Antoinette. I will definitely buy some keto snacks with those, and I know what I'm going to buy. Much excited. Oh, unexpected presents are always the best. Yeah, definitely. Like, so nice. And I've had such nice friend mail. Like, oh my God, just, you guys are so lovely. Like, you're far too nice to me. And some of you are definitely enablers as well. Go on. No, naughties. But yeah, no, thank you so much. Like, you've all been very, very, very nice. Right, it's nearly time to go outside and clap, and I'm gonna go and recharge my drink and roll up a cigarette because I've stopped shaking now and it's okay. So I'll probably see you next week. I'm definitely going to do a Tesco haul video. Never done one of them before, but I'm going to do that. And yes, I'm debt free. Woo! Okay. So again, thank you very much. And I'm going to go now. So bye-bye now. Bye-bye.